Welcome to Jumpers of Goalposts and the review of the Midland Football League for Saturday, April the 7th. We're going to start off in the Premier Division, and Highgate United were the big winners on a day of some fluctuation at the top of the table. An Aaron Brown penalty gave Gate all 3 points at home to Boldmere St Michael's. That result means Highgate are now just 5 points behind second place with 3 games in hand. Plenty of changes to come, you would have thought. Leaders Bromsgrove Sporting were 2-0 down after 16 minutes at Long Eaton United, but they earned a draw with second half goals from Jason Cowley and Richard Gregory. Second place Coleshill were 2-0 up at half time of Visitors Shepshed, but goals from Shay Brennan and Liam Hurst gave Dynamo a point. Worcester City in third were also pegged back to draw at home to Rugby Town, with Stuart Hendry equalising a Dave Reynolds wonder goal in the first half. Sporting Calcer inflicted more misery on Bottom Club Roaster, 4-0 the score there at the CKW Stadium. South Normanton Athletic drew level on points with Shawbury United in the battle to avoid the drop. They had a 3-2 win at home to Lytown, Jack Tyson scoring twice there for the Shiners, and a late equaliser from Cameron Gordon for Loughborough University at home to Westfields meant that the students are 3 points clear of the drop zone. How important will that point be at the end of the season? We'll have to wait and see. Coventry Sphinx remained 6th as they shared 4 goals with AFC Wolfrunians at Sphinx Drive. Into Division 1, and leaders Walsall Wood need just 14 points to clinch the title as they beat relegation-threatened Stafford Town 5-0 at Evans Park. Kyle Rowley scored twice for Walsall Wood, and Town never really tested keeper, the Walsall Wood keeper at all in that game. Second place Ilkeston Town had a one-man advantage over Visitors Studley from the 18th minute, but they didn't get the winner until the 78th minute when Tim Hopkinson got the all-important goal to keep Ilkeston within 4 points of the Wood at the top of the table. Leicester Road stay in third. They had a fine 5-2 win at Lichfield City. Hinckley AFC beat Coventry Copsewood 3-2 at St John's Park. All the goals in the first half. But you can't seem to stop the league's leading scorer, Simeon Coburn. 3 more today, all from the penalty spot, as he, the St John's, won 6-2 at Paget Rangers. That's 62 goals for the season now for Coburn. Alfie Bloomer scored the only goal of the game as Pershore Town beat Racing Club Warwick at Townsend Meadow. And New Toxteth Town continued their superb recent form with a 2-0 win at Nuneaton Griff. 13th place now, New Toxteth, and they could yet finish in the top half of the table. At the foot of the table, Bowlhall Swifts moved 2 points clear of Stafford Town. They had a 1-1 draw at Brockton. Could be a valuable point there for Swifts. Heath Hayes and Chelmsley Town are in 16th and 17th position. The pair of them drew 1 each at the Coppice Collier ground. And Littleton's chances of a top 8 finish diminished somewhat with a 3-1 defeat at home to Cadbury Athletic. That result should mean the Chocolate Men are safe for another year. In Division 2, a solitary goal from Liam Storer was enough for leaders NKF Burbage to win at vastly improved Moores Academy. Hampton beat Northfield Town 2-0 to stay second. First half goals there from Bennett Parchment and Adam Richardson. Smithswood Firs a third with 9 games in hand on Hampton and 3 games in hand on Burbage. And they had to come from behind to win 2-1 at Bloxwich Town. John Flanagan with a winning goal there. Droitwich Spa were on the fringe of the relegation zone not that long ago. They're now 5th and a 3-0 win at Earlswood Town. James Lemon scoring twice there. And there was a 7-goal thriller at the Entaco as Feckenham beat Knoll 4-3. That result sees the Millers move up to 7th. Into Division 3 of the Total Motion Midland Football League. And we've got to start with JMP Sports, as we do most weeks. They broke the 100-goal barrier with a stunning 11-0 win over Continental Star. They now have a goal difference of plus 92. Lee Phillips and Adam Knight both scored hat-tricks, and there was a double for Josh O'Grady as well. FC Stratford almost matched them. They won 9-0 at Bottom Club Leamington Hibernian. James Gifford got 3, and there were 6 other scorers there for Stratford. Barter Street stay in second. They came from behind to beat Shipstead and Excelsior 3-2. Mike Burgess scoring 2 penalties there. Chris Mills grabbed a hat-trick for Ulster Town as they beat Coventryans 6-0. And that result really does enhance their promotion prospects. Quite a challenge this for the second promotion spot in Division 3. Hat-trick from Stephen Nurse ensured that Central Ajax maintained their promotion challenge. They beat Castle Vale 3-2. They are 5th with games in hand on the top 2. Inkbarrow beat CT Shush 2-0 at Chelmsley. Goals there from Callum Cook and Nathan Simon. Birmingham Tigers and Enville Athletic shared the spoils with a 1-1 draw at Sedgemoor. One other fixture today in the Les James Challenge Cup semi-final. Fairfield Villa reached the final. A 3-0 win there over Boldmere Sports and Social Falcons. The goals came from Ellis Blakemore, Ryan Molesworth and Connor Collins. Plenty of fixtures in midweek. And it's a little bit difficult to review them because they're changing on a regular basis because we have a league extension. So lots of fixtures are moving. But one I would point out on Tuesday evening, Bromsgrove Sporting host Worcester City, a game at the top of the Premier Division. It's landlords against tenants. Should be a cracker. I'll be back again next Saturday. Until then, have a good week and enjoy your football.